Let's look at the question. Let's start with what do we know in numbers? What's a rational number? What is a rational number? I want to answer what is a rational number. What's a rational number? What is a rational number? Can you post the answers? What's a rational number? You know natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, etc. What's a rational number? No, you have to be careful here. This is asked in the interview itself. P and Q are integers. Note down. P and Q are integers. That's important. P and Q are integers. And Q is not equal to 0. This definition is important. P and Q, remember Q not equal to 0 is not sufficient. For example, root 3 by root 2. This is the form P by Q. But it's not a rational number because root 3 is not a natural integer. Root 2 is not an integer. So definition is P and Q are integers. If you don't say this, in the interview you will be caught. It's a number of the form P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Right, that's the first thing we should understand. From this we'll go to lots of questions. Any number can be written as what? Divisor into quotient plus remainder. These are basic things in maths. Any number can be written as divisor into quotient plus remainder. That's a next principle. This is 1, this is 2. What is x power r from fundamental principle? What is x power r from fundamental principle? X power r from fundamental principle is what? X into x into x r times. Is my voice clear or not? Is it audible, clear? Yes. Now this is okay if R is a natural number. If R is a rational number, how do you explain this? Take them. This x into x into x r times is okay if R is a natural number. If R is a rational number, how do you define this? If R is a rational number, how do you define this? X into x into x into x r times is x power r. X into x into x r times is x power r. How do you explain this if it's a rational number? How do you explain x power p by q if r is a rational number? Is it clear? Is the voice clear? Is there buffering or no buffering? Are you able to hear me? Now, x power r. Now, writing is breaking because the pen, your voice will come here. Now, thus the voice will improve. Is it clear now? Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? How do you explain this if r is a rational number? How do you write x power r in this format if r is a rational number? What you have written is for? I don't think that's the way we should write, Arjun. It's x power p by q can be written as x power 1 by q p times. Not x power p 1 by q times. Because p is an integer. Do you understand? X power 1 by q into x power 1 by q into x power 1 by q p times becomes x power p by q. That is why p and q are integers is important. That's why p and q are integers is important. If n is a power p, b power q, c power r, how many factors it has got? N is a power p into b power q into c power r, how many factors it has got? If n is a power p into b power q into c power r, how many factors it has got? If n is a power p into b power q into c power r, how many factors it has got? P plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1 provided what? A, B, C are distinct prime numbers, not co-primes. ABC are distinct prime numbers. ABC are distinct prime numbers. They are not co-primes. They should be distinct prime numbers. Become 21, 25 are co-primes, but they are not prime numbers. 21 and 25 are co-primes. They are not prime numbers. They should be distinct prime numbers. Right. Let's start the class with some questions, then go about doing it. Take this question. A number when divided by a divisor, or can you see the... Yeah, we have just started, Saha. We have just started the first question. I only said what's a rational number. How many factors the number has got, etc., etc., etc. Is the voice clear, Akash? Can you all? For how many it's clear? For how many it's clear? Voice is clear for how many? Akash, can you all look at your side? So there will be some buffering because there's a rain and power down in Chennai. Please remember there's rain and there's a power fluctuation in Chennai. So you have to bear with me for some buffering. Right. What's the answer here? I can write n as dq 1 plus 27. 2n can be written as dq 2 plus 3. Multiply the first equation by 2, you get this. Comparing 3 and 1, you get this. Why other factors of 51 not possible? Other factors of 51 not possible. Why? Because the divisor should be greater than 27. Divisor should be greater than 27. That's only one number possible. Somebody want to know what is a co-prime number? I'll explain it as the class goes on. Somebody want to know what's a co-prime? Muthukannan, I'll explain to you in the subsequent slides. Mohit, can I write number as dq1 plus 27? Because it says a number divided by a divisor leaves a remainder 27. We don't know the number, we don't know the divisor. When I divide by q, d, that's a quotient plus 27. From this, what do you understand? If divisors remainder is 27, d has to be greater than 27. I'm not saying number is not greater. Divisor has to be greater than 27. Mohit, I never said number should not be greater than 27. Divisor should be greater than 27. Doing this. Equating. So, I got d into q2. This is a product of two numbers, 51. So, it can be 51 into 1, 17 into 3, 3 into 17, 1 into 51. But divisor has to be greater than 27, therefore these are not possible. Are we clear? Mohit, clear? Can we go to the next question? Go to the next question. Do this. Try to do it in 2 minutes. Don't post the answers in public. Please don't post the answers in public till 2 minutes. You can post it privately if you want. A number divided by a divisor leaves a remainder of 5. When divided by twice a divisor leaves a remainder of 45, find the divisor. Yes, shall we discuss? Or you are trying? Shall we discuss? Or shall we? Or others are trying. Kritika, what's the answer? We'll discuss. Now, n equals dq1 plus 5, d has to be greater than 5. Next, n has to be 2dq2 plus 45. Please remember here 2d should be greater than 45. Guys, the second case, divisor is 2d. 2d has to be greater than 45. That means d has to be greater than or equal to 23. Both are equal. Therefore, we get this. 20 into 1 not 20 into 2 not possible. 10 into 4 not possible. The answer is only one choice. Only the first one. Abhirup. Please remember, d has to be greater than 5. 2d has to be greater than 45. Remember, d has to be greater than 5. 2d has to be greater than 25. So if d is 40, 40 is greater than 5, 80 is greater than 25. Both are possible. If d is 20, 20 is greater than 5, 40 is greater than 25. 2d should be greater than 45. So 45 is not greater than 45, therefore. Now I'm explaining to somebody the bit. Are you clear? Okay. From this, d 2dq dq1 equals 2dq2 plus 40. Are you clear? Shubnil, are you clear? No, these PPTs will be made available to you at the end of the seminar. Please remember, at the end of the seminar, this PPT will be made available to those who have attended geometry class earlier. Have you got the PPTs? Those who have attended geometry workshop have got the PPTs. Please remember, this will be uploaded. All of you, please don't worry. There's no need to note down. All will be uploaded. Those who are attending numbers workshop, please note down. All will be uploaded. There's no need to note down. Here, the idea is to understand what is done. Pragnesh, because I get d into q1 minus 2q2 equals 40. Now, is it a product of two numbers? Pragnesh, are we clear? I've not multiplied equation 1, then 20 into 2 not possible, because d should be greater than or equal to 23. Saga, what are you saying? I've not multiplied equation 1. I only equated both of them. N is this, N is this. I've equated both of them. dq1 plus 5 equals 2dq2 plus 45. If d is 20, 20 is greater than 5. What is 2d? Pragnesh, what is 2d? D is 20. What is 2d, Pragnesh? You have to answer the question. What is 2d? 40. Can I divide the number? If I divide number by 40, can the remainder be 45? If I divide the number by 40, that's why 20 into 2 is not possible. So how do you note down this kind of concepts? Note down, if n equals dq1 plus r1, n equals 2dq2 plus r2, When I solve the question, I should know that D is greater than R1, 2D is greater than R2. Note down, this is important. When I get a solution for D, D should be greater than R1, 2D should be greater than R2. That's an idea. There's a concept here. D should be greater than R1, 2D should be greater than R2. All of us are clear? Many of you gave 4 as an answer. How many of you gave 4 as an answer? Remember, this is a typical CAT question where we'll mark 4 as an answer and we'll lose -1 mark. Right? Next one. We'll go to the next question. Take down this. Answer is in 2 minutes. Don't post the answers in public. Post it in private till 2 minutes are over. If P plus 2, P plus 4 are prime numbers, how many positive values can P take? 0, 1, 2, more than 2. P can take how many values? 0, 1, 2 or more than 2. See, I'm starting from the basics. As we go to the next class, we'll scale it up to CAT questions. In all the classes, we'll have CAT questions. How many values P can take? Why did I give this question? We'll discuss. Most of you have got the answer. Let's discuss. Can we discuss that? Now, by looking at it, P plus 2, P plus 4, 3, P can definitely be 3. So look at it, P can definitely be 3 or not? Yes. Now, can we be certain that P cannot take any more value? Can we be certain that P cannot take any more value? How? We can't be certain. Let's see how we do. Any prime number greater than 3 can be written as what? Any prime number greater than 3 can be written as what? I'm repeating. Any prime number greater than 3 cannot be written, can be written as 6k plus 1 or 6k minus 1. Any prime number greater than 3 can be written as 6k plus 1 or 6k minus 1. If P is 6k minus 1, what is P plus 2? What is P plus 3? 6k plus 3 cannot be a prime number. 6k plus 1 can be a prime number. 6k minus 1 can be a prime number, but 6k plus 3 cannot be a prime number. If P is 6k plus 1, what happens? P plus 2 becomes 6k plus 3. P plus 4 becomes 6k plus 5. Non-prime. Therefore, P cannot take any more values. P cannot take any more values other than 3. Basic fundamental principle that any prime number greater than 3 can be written as 6k plus 1, 6k plus or minus 1. Any prime number greater than 3 can be written as 6k plus 1 or 6k minus 1, but the converse is not true. What do you mean by converse? A number of the form 6k plus 1, 6k minus 1 need not be a prime number. 6k plus 1 can, a prime number can be 6k plus 1. For example, 35. What is 35? 6 into 6 minus 1. Therefore, this is not a prime number. Any prime number can be written as 6k plus 1 or 6k minus 1, but the converse is not true. Right. Next one, I understand what you said. P is not a, 1 is neither prime nor composite. Ratnesh Singh, P, 1 is neither prime nor composite. P is neither, P equals 1 is neither prime nor composite. It's a unique number. 2 is a prime number. 2 is definitely a prime number, but 2 plus 2, 2 plus 4 is not. What's the least prime number? 2. What's a only even prime number? 2. So, other than 2, all others are odd numbers. Clear? Next one. Take down. How many 3-digit numbers have exactly 3 factors? Answers for the answer for the previous question is choice B. Subnil, I've given the answers choice B. Are we clear? It can take one value. P can take one value. How many three-digit numbers have exactly three factors? How many three-digit numbers have exactly three factors? I'll teach you, right? Wait, Muthukuman, wait. I think voice is clear. How many of you get the voice clearly? How many of you get my voice clearly? How many are able to hear my voice clearly? You tell that Abhyuday Uday Das. No. I don't think it's a low volume. You have to increase your volume in the computer, or you should have a. Do you have a headset? Abhyuday Das, do you have a headset? If you don't have a headset, it will be a problem. Okay, somebody has given you advice. Right, how do you get this answer? Somebody asked me how to do a question like question number 4. Who asked that question? Somebody says, how do you do a question like 4? Remember, if a number has three factors, that means P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1 is 3. No, let's understand this. Why? 3 is a prime number. Therefore, 3 into 1 into 1. Therefore, P is 2. NSP has the form A square, where A is a prime number. Note down. If a number has exactly three factors, it must be square of a prime number. How many prime numbers are there been? 11 and 31. So it must be square of a prime number. 11 square, 13 square, 17 square, etc. 7 numbers satisfy this condition. From this, what do you understand? I've given this idea. Where's YG 121? I never said 21. 11 to 31. This is cat level. Definitely this is a cat level question. I never said 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. I said 7 numbers. So 11 square, 13 square, 17 square, 19 square, 23 square, 29 square, 31 square. Patak, I'll tell you, which you didn't get. What is given to us basically, we are given that, if I write the number as this, are we clear up to this? Are we clear up to this? Are we clear up to this? Now, product of a number is 3. How can the number be written as 3 into 1 into 1? Are 3 is a prime number or not? 3 is a prime number? Is 3 a prime number, Muthukannan? So it can only be written as 3 into 1 into 1. That means P plus 1 is 3. Q plus 1 is 1 means Q is 0. R plus 1 is 1 means R is 0. Therefore, N becomes A square. N becomes A square. And we know that A is a prime number. So it should be square of a prime number. It should be a square of a prime number. Yes, that's right. Kulika Verma, what you said, 1 is definitely a factor. And it does have 3 factors. It has to be a prime number. But it does have 3 factors. Tulika, or it has to be 3 factors. That means n has to be a square. 21 I have cut out there. By mistake I have got this. Suresh Sarkar, I said 21 is cut out. It's a typing error. Answer is 7. Answer is 7. Remember, P need not be a prime number, Q need not be a prime number, R cannot be. It applies to any number of digits. Remember, this applies to any number of digits. What is 32 square, Abhijyoti? 1024. The question wants 3-digit numbers. Are they clear? Abhijyoti Shaga. 32 square is 1024. Therefore, it has to be less than 32, greater than 10. 10 square is 100, 31 square is 961. Therefore, prime numbers between 10 and 31 will satisfy this condition. What is 10 square? Suresh Agarwal, what is 10 square? Suresh Agarwal, what is the question one? 3-digit numbers or not? If I take 7 square, it is 49. Next prime number is 11. 11 square is 121. 31 square is 961. 32 square is 1024. There will be some lag, Rashmi. Wait for a few minutes, it will come all right. Because I said there's a power problem here, Rashmi. There will be some problem here. That's why I said, Rashmi Kumari, wait, I said. How many are able to hear me properly? So there will be some buffering, please wait. Now, how many 2-digit numbers have, how many single-digit numbers have exactly 3 factors? How many 3-digit numbers have exactly 3 factors? Nikunj, I have cut out 21 Nikunj. By mistake it was typed, I have cut out 21 Nikunj. I have said that so many times. 21, by mistake it has come. Only these 7 numbers are possible. 11 square, 13 square, 17 square, 19 square, 23 square, 29 square, 31 square. Rahul Dubey, what do you want to repeat? Rahul, you wanted me to repeat something. How many single digit numbers exactly 3 factors? It will be 4 and 9. 2 square, 3 square. Are the squares of prime numbers? 2 square, 3 square. So there are 2 numbers. 2 square and 3 square are 9. Next one. How many 2-digit numbers have exactly 3 factors? 5 square, 7 square. How many 3-digit numbers have exactly 3 factors? We have found out. If I remember this, it's very good for the exam. 7 numbers here totally. Here 2 numbers. Here 2 numbers. How many 4-digit numbers have exactly 3 factors? I think Cat will not ask you beyond this. How many 4-digit numbers have exactly? Wait, I'm trying to get this done. Do you hear me now? Yes? Can you hear now? Do you hear me now? All of you hear me now or not? So, single digit numbers having this table is what remembering. See, totally there are 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. Two prime numbers are already accounted in single digit. Then, in two digit, two prime numbers are accounted. In three digit, seven prime numbers are accounted. So, 25 minus 7 minus 2 minus 2, there are 14 prime numbers. What are they? If you want, I can write down the 14 prime numbers. 31 square, 31 square, then 31 square, 37 square, 41 square, 43 square, 47 square, 53 square, 59 square, 61 square, 67 square, 71 square, 73 square, 79 square, 83 square, 89 square, 97 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry, 31 square should be removed. 14 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 numbers will come. Is it clear? 14 prime numbers. That's what I said here, 14 prime numbers. There are 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. 2 are accounted in single digit, 2 are accounted in 2 digits, 3 are accounted in 7 are accounted in 3 digits, 14 are accounted in 4 digits. Take down this question, do it in 2 minutes. Now, if find the number of factors of n square, if n represents the least value of n, that has exactly 8 factors. Take down. Find the number of factors of n square. If n represents the least value of n, that has exactly 8 factors. You can watch this with video. The voice will definitely come. It will be uploaded tomorrow evening, Anusha. It will be uploaded tomorrow evening. You can see it tomorrow afternoon. Most likely by 5:30 you can watch Anusha. Find the number of factors of n square. It represents the least value of n. That is exactly 8 factors. How do we do this question basically? So all of you are posted. Shall we discuss a question? Shall we discuss? This can be a typical cat question. This can be a typical cat question. I think it's time up. We'll discuss. Mohit? Others who want me to wait, can we discuss? Because Neela Mangala, can we discuss? Right. How do we do that? What is given to us? n represents least value that has exactly 8 factors. Do we know the number or do we know the number of factors? For us, we don't know the number. We know only the number of factors. And I'm discussing, Rahul. We don't know the number. We have only the number of factors. So what is given to us is p plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1 is given as 8. How can 8 be written as 8 into 1 into 1 or 4 into 2 into 1 or 2 into 2 into 1? These three possibilities are there. All of them are clear. 8 can be written as 8 into 1 into 1, 4 into 2 into 1, 2 into 2 into 1. Is it clear for all of you? Is it clear to all of you? Yes. Now what do we do now? N can be a power 7. How do you get a power 7? P plus 1 is 8, P is 7. Clear? Next, N can be a cube B, or N can be a into B into C. There can be three formats possible. How many are clear with this? N can be a power 7, N can be a cubed into B, N can be a into B into C. Now I'm looking at the minimum value. What is the question? What is the least number? Now I can write this, Nikunj. 8 can be written as 8 into 1 into 1. Nikunj, can I write 8 as 8 into 1 into 1? Subnil, Saha. P plus 1 is 8. What is P? Subnil, Saga. P plus 1 is 8. What is P? 7. Q plus 1 is 1. Q is 0. R plus 1 is 1. R is 0. Therefore, A power 7. Subnil, Saga? Right. Similarly, the next one. Now, I want the least number. If it is 2 power 7, what's the number? When will the number be least? When A is the least possible prime number. This is 128. Here it is 2 cubed into 3. It becomes 24. This becomes 2 into 3 into 5, which becomes 13. So, what's the least number that has 8 factors among them? What's the least number? Is it 30 or 24 or 128? What's the least number? What's the least number? 24. So what's the question asked? How many factors n square has got? What is n square now? A power 6 into b square. How many factors it has got? 7 into 3, 21. That's the answer. Are we clear with this? A into B, this is a bigger number. What is n square? The question wants? No. Are you clear up to 24, 128, 24, 30? All of us are clear? Yes. Now, what is the question wants? What is the number of factors of n square? Look at the question. What does it want? Find the number of factors of n square. What is n square? (24 into 24), which is a power 6 into b power 2. Or 2, I wrote a power 6 instead of writing 2 power 6. N square can be written as 2 power 3 into 3 whole square, which is 2 power 6 into 3 square. How many factors it has got? 7 into 3, 21. I didn't write 2 cubed because I wrote a cube, a power 6. Are we clear? 7 into 3, 21. Suyesh Agarwal, are you clear? Prajaval, please remember. No, you can have any number. See, remember, Trupti, I'm not writing any number. 8 can be written as what? 8 into 1, 4 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2. All these are prime numbers. I can't split them any further. Trupti, I can write 8 as 8 into 1, 4 into 2, 2 into 2. Beyond that, I can't write. Beyond this, I can't write. Are we clear? Beyond this, I can't write. Supposing the question is like this. All ones can be ignored. For example, if a number has 32 factors, how many ways it can be written as 32 into 1, 16 into 2, 8 into 4, then 4 into 2 into 2. Now, 1 minute, I'm writing why this is. 4 into 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. I'm answering 50. I can't split any further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 into 4. I can also write 8 into 2 into 2. I will get 50. Right. What's your doubt? Sarkar, Subhashish Sarkar, are you clear? I said n is value is 24. What this one? Up to this you are clear? Subhashish Sarkar, are you clear up to this? Yes. Now I want the factors of n square. What is n square? 2 power 3 into 3 whole square. It is 2 power 6 into 3 square. How many factors 2 power 6 into 3 square is got? 6 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. What is 6 plus 1 into 2 plus 1? 21. 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 into 3, 21. Subhashish, are you clear? Subhashish, are you clear? I've written the steps here. Recorded version, you can see this. Right. Next one. Look at this. Find the number of natural numbers less than 500. Saka, I didn't understand. What's your question? A power 7, I'm looking at the minimum value. I'm looking at the least value. When will the number be least? When the prime numbers are least. When the prime numbers are least or not? Abhijyoti Saha. When will the number be least? When I take A as 2 power 7. If I take 3 power 7, it's a great number or not? 5 power 7 will be a greater number. So if I want the least number, I should look for these prime numbers, 2, 3, etc. Take note of this. Find the number of natural numbers less than 500 which have exactly 15 factors. Try this in 2 minutes. Find the number of natural numbers less than 500 which have exactly 15 factors. Sheetal Mittal, what do you understand? Previous question or this one? Sheetal Mittal, you want answer for this question or the previous question? Okay, I'll finish this and discuss this. After I finish this question, we'll discuss that. Right. Shall we discuss? Shall we discuss? Abhijyoti, what's the answer? 400 numbers. You have exactly 15 factors. Shall we discuss? Shall we discuss? Right, what is given to us? Do we know the number? Or we know only P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1? No, I'm asking a question. Most of you have posted. Let's see. We don't know the number. We know only the number of factors. 15. I'm written P plus 1, Q plus 1, R plus 1 for reference. Not necessarily should go up to this. What is 15? 15 into 1 or 5 into 3. Or declare 15 can be written as 15 into 1 or 5 into 3. Or declare 15 can be written as 15 into 1 or 5 into 3. Or declare with the step so far. Somebody wanted a doubt for the previous question. What's the name? Shital Mittal. Are you clear? Right. Now, what is P? P plus 1 is 15 means P can be 14. When can the number be least? When A is a minimum number. 2 power 14 is greater than 500. So not possible. Are we clear here? P power, or how many are clear with P14? Shital, are you clear? Therefore, not possible. What's the next case? P is 4, Q is 2. So n can be A power 4 into B square. What's the minimum value A can take? 2. So 2 power 4 into 3 square, which is 144. What's the next one? 2 power 4 into 5 square. Then 3 power 4 into 2 square. Are you clear up to 4 and 5? Shital, can I take? Up to this you are clear? Shital Mittal, are you clear up to this? Now, n is A power 4. Are we clear up to this? Shital Mittal, are you clear up to this? Now, A and B have to be distinct prime numbers. That's the way I wrote it when I started the class. N is A power P into B power Q into C power R. The number of factors is P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1. A, B, C are distinct prime numbers. I think I started the class with this. Shital, did you come before 9:30, after 9:30? Right. So A has to be 2. A cannot be 1. Nikunj, are you clear? A cannot be 1. 1 is neither prime nor composite. So A can be minimum 2. I'm looking at numbers less than 500. A can be 2, B can be 3. What is 2 power 4? 16. 3 square is 9, 144. Is it less than 500? Shital? Shital, are you clear? Is it less than 500? Next. 2 power 4 into 5 square is 400. Now 2 power 4 into 7 square. What is 2 power 4? 16. What is 7 square? Is it greater than 500? So not possible. The next one is 3 square. 3 power 4 into 5 square. 324. 3 power 4 into 5 square. Is it greater than 500 or not? So not possible. Only 3 numbers are possible. Children, you want me to discuss the previous question now? Or are you clear? Shital Mittal. Okay, do this question as a homework. I'll give you a question, take down. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Take down. I'll give the question, take down, do it. We'll do it as a homework. Tomorrow we'll do that. How many natural numbers less than 200 have 8 factors. Try this out. Take note. Do this today. Can you do it today at home? Tomorrow we'll discuss. Note down. How many natural numbers less than 200 have exactly 8 factors? Have exactly 8 factors. Do this. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Note down the question. How many natural numbers less than 200 have exactly 8 factors? Have you noted down the question? Yes? Next one. We'll go to the next question. Take note. How many numbers up to 100 are co-primes to 19? Somebody asked me co-primes. I said I'll discuss it now. I'll tell you at this point in time. Before that, Muthukandan, what is a co-prime? What is a co-prime? What do you mean by two numbers being? How many of you know that? What is a co-prime? What is relatively prime? For example, Muthukandan, I take numbers 4 and 12. What's HCF of these two numbers? Muthukandan, what's HCF of these two numbers? 4. They are not co-primes. What is HCF of 21 and 25? These numbers are said to be co-primes. Note that these numbers are said to be co-primes. Remember, 21 is not a prime number, 25 is not a prime number, but they are relatively prime. Note that when the HCF is 1, it's called co-prime. Yes, I think most of you have got the answer correctly. Yes, Devendra, right. I'm explaining somebody what's a co-prime number. Two numbers are said to be co-primes if their HCF is 1. Now, what 200? How many numbers? Yes, Devendra, tell me. I'll finish this and come. 1 to 100, how many numbers are there? 100 numbers. So now, I want co-primes to 19. What is HCF of 19, 19? What's HCF of 19, 19? So they are not co-primes. What's HCF of 38, 19? What's HCF of 38, 19? 19. So all multiples of 19 should be removed. All multiples of, yes, 1 and 19 are co-primes. 1 and 19 are definitely co-prime. 1 is co-prime to any number. 1 is co-prime to any number. So it's 19. So from 100, I should remove multiples of 19. How many multiples of 19 are there? 5 multiples. Answer is 95. That's 19, 38, 57, 76, and 95. Answer is 95. Group said 1 is co-prime to 19. Remember, 1 is co-prime to 19. 1 is co-prime to any number. Note that 1 is co-prime to any number. What is HCF of 1 and 10? Group, what's HCF of 1 and 10? What is HCF of 1 and 19? Note that 1 is co-prime to any number. 1 is co-prime to any number. So 1 should be included. 1 is co-prime to any number. Next. Take note. This is a CAT 2007. Vijay Tamai. Totally, how many numbers are there from 1 to 100? Vijay, 1 to 100, how many numbers are there? 1 to 100, how many numbers are there? 100 numbers. 1 to 100, 100 numbers are there? So, yes. How many are multiples of 19? 19, 38, 57, 76, 95. Those 5 numbers have to be debited. Therefore, 19, 38, 57 have to be removed. Therefore, it becomes 95. Are you clear? Is it clear? Yes, next one. Look at it. This is a CAT 2007 question. How do you answer this? A 4-digit number, AABB is a perfect square. What's the sum of the digits of the number? What's the sum of the digits of a number? Either you know the answer, or if you don't know the answer, how do you come out? Either you should know the answer, or how do you arrive at an answer? If we know it as 22, supposing I change the number, how do you get? I want the logic for getting that. Beautiful, it's a multiple of 11, right? I understand it's a multiple of 11. After that, how do you get that? If it's a multiple of 11, sum of digits need not be 22. I know the number is 7744. Remember, I know the number is 7744. How do you arrive at it? One is knowing it by heart. One is knowing it by heart. How do we do it other than that? That'll take a lot of time. Can't end with 1, right? Can't end with 6. Why can't end with 6? I don't understand. Right, shall we discuss? I know the answer is 7744. How do you get that? We'll discuss it. For example, unit digit in X, unit digit in and tens digits in X square. If X is 11, what is 11 square? If it is 11 square, what is 11 square? So, if the unit digit is 1, it should be 2. What is 21 square? What is 21 square? What is 9 square? What is 9 square? What is 31 square? 961. Therefore, if a perfect square ends in 1, next number should be even. Note that if a perfect square ends in 1, 10th place digit should be an even number. Note down. If the first place, well, I'll come to go. Can we cover? Wait, I'm giving you an idea. I want to note down something here for you to remember, but this question may not come. It can get modified. X square, unit digits, 10th place digit. If it ends in 1, this has to be an even number. What is 11 square? Subnil, what is 11 square? What is 11 square, Subnil? What is 9 square? What is 21 square? So if a unit digit ends in 1, the 10th place digit should be an even number. Are we clear? What is 51 square? 2601. Now, a unit digit cannot end in 2. It can't end in 3. If it ends in 4, what is 8 square? What is 8 square? What is 12 square? What is 22 square? That means if it ends in 4, this should be an even number. So if the perfect square ends in 4, the previous digit should be an even number. What is 5 square? What is 5 square? What is 15 square? What is 25 square? So if it ends in 5, the previous digit has to be 2. What is 6 square? What is 6 square? What is 14 square? What is 14 square? Therefore, it should be odd. If it ends in 9, what is 7 square? What is 13 square? If it ends in 0, it should be 0. So from this, BB can be either 0, 0 or 4, 4. Are we clear? If a number ends in BB, it can be 0, 0 or 4, 4. Note down, that's a learning from this question. If a perfect square ends in 0, BB, it should be either 0, 0 or 4, 4. Are we clear? A perfect square cannot end in 2. Wait. Answer Abhyuday Das. A perfect square cannot end in 2. A perfect square cannot end in 3. A perfect square cannot end in 7. Perfect square cannot end in 8. Abhyuday Das, are you clear? Can you give me a perfect square which ends in 2? Which ends in 3? Therefore, 2, 3, 7, 8 doesn't come. Now, you wanted me to explain. Deepika, what do you want to explain? If a perfect square ends in XX, it can only be 0, 0 or it can only be 4, 4. Right? If AAB has to be a perfect square, it should be a multiple of 11 square, definitely. Into K or not? Because AABB is divisible by 11. Therefore, if AABB has to be a perfect square, it has to be a multiple of 11 square. What is 11 square? What is 11 square? So the number should be a multiple of 121. Therefore, number cannot end in 0, 0. Therefore, number cannot end in 0, 0 or not. I am looking at a 4-digit number. I am looking at a 4-digit number. If AABB is a perfect square, it should be a multiple of 11 square. Oh, because AABB, is it a multiple of 11 or not? AABB is a multiple of 11 or not? Therefore, AAB is a perfect square means it must be a multiple of 11 square. Subnit Shaka, what's your doubt? Why is it a multiple of 11? So, Shaka, is this your doubt? Why is it a multiple of 11? Can I write this number as 1000A plus 100A plus 10B plus B. This is 1100A plus 11B. Is it a multiple of 11 or not? Subnit, is it a multiple of 11 or not? Sir, I have given a better definition than giving the proof. 1000A plus 100A plus 10A, 10B plus B. So it's 1100A plus 11B. Is it a multiple of 11? Therefore, it should be a multiple of 11 square. Therefore, it should be a multiple of 11 square. B cannot be 0. And 11 square should be multiplied by 44. It has to be only 64. What is 8 square? 64. Therefore, 11 square into h square will give you the number. Note down. That's the way we should do it. Write down the information. I'll write what I've written. Please take down this. It can also be recorded. Unit digit in x square. X square and tens digit. Sorry. One is remembering, another one is knowing. X square, unit digit, tens digit. If this is 1, this is even. This is 4, this is even. This is 5, this is 2. If this is 6, this is odd. If this is 9, even. This is 0, this is 0. So I need not even remember. I can even work it out. Right. Next one I'll go. I wanted to note down this. Next. I'll come back to that. Remember, Binay Aloysius, BBB, is it a multiple of 121 or not? Because it's a perfect square, it should be 11 square. What is 11 square? 121. 121 into any number cannot end in two zeros. Do you understand? 121 into any number cannot end in two zeros. It's a 4-digit number. If it is a 4-digit number. If it's a 4-digit number. Next one. We'll go to the next question. Take go. So that we see what I thought was here. It should be a multiple of 121. Is it 11 square? Rishabh, is it 11 square? Is it 11 square? Into some square which should end in 4. What will end in 4? Which square will end in 4? 2 square will end in 4. Or h square will end in 4. Are you clear? 11 square into 2 square will end in 4. 11 square into h square will end in 4. So 11 square into 2 square is 484. It's a 3-digit number. This is a 4-digit number. Are we clear? See, if the 11 square has to end in 4, it has to be multiplied by 2 square, or it has to be multiplied by h square. 2 square is not possible, therefore h square. If I'm looking at 4-digit number, the 11 square is 121, so it can't end in 00. For this question, it can't end in 00. Rishabh, are you clear? All of you are clear why h square I took? All of you are clear why I took h square? All of you are clear why I took h square? Because 2 square makes it a 3-digit number, h square makes it a 4-digit number. Next one. Look at this question. Do it in 2 minutes. I'm looking at factors. I'm giving you varieties of questions which can come in factors. If I do factors analysis like this, all questions on factors can be answered. Yeah, any perfect square ends in BB can only be 00 or 44. Aloysius. Any perfect square ends in BB can only be 00 or 44. All of us are clear? Any perfect square ending in BB can only be 00 or 4. All of you are clear? You have any doubts on that? Sumesh is check. Circle, that's what I said. 11 square. It should be a multiple of 11 square and 8 square. What is 11 square and 8 square? What is 11 square into 81 8 square? 121 into 8 into 8. 8, 6, 9 into 8. 8 8 are 64, 6. Are we clear? Subhash Chakra, Sakar, are you clear? X represents the number of prime factors of n. Y represents the number of prime factors of n. Minimum number of prime factors. Find the value of x minus y. Yes, whoever has given the answer, have given it correctly. Who has given the answer so far, have given it correctly. Is the voice audible or not? Is the voice audible? All of you are able to hear me? Somebody said he is not able to hear me. See, because of the power and drain in Chennai, there is some fluctuation voltage. Please bear with me. Now, how do you do that? Now, what is given to us? Number is given or the factors are given? We'll discuss a question. Most of you have got it right. P plus 1 into Q plus 1 to R plus 1 is given. So it can be 27 into 1 into 1. So I can have only one prime factor. Is it possible? Is this possible? Are we clear? 27 can witness 27 into 1 into 1. P becomes 26. Others become 0. Therefore, A power 26. How many are clear? Subhash and Sakar, are you clear? Yes, next. It can be 9 into 3. Therefore, it can be A power 8 into B square. Possible, it has two prime factors. There's one prime factor. What is 27? I can write as 3 into 3 into 3. It has three prime factors. Maximum is 3. Minimum is 1. What is x minus 1? 2. X minus y is 2 or not? All of us are clear? I'll give you one more homework to do it today. Tomorrow we can discuss that. Yes, Abhirup, if I look at it continuously, I'll get that, Abhirup. If you got the concept clear, you have to be slow. Don't do it faster. I'll give a one homework and come back. Next one, take down. If a number has 32 factors, take down. If n has 32 factors, if x represents maximum prime factors, y represents minimum prime factors. Yeah, this is for practice. Minimum prime numbers. 1 minute, I'll finish this and come. What is x minus y? Yes? Have you noted down the question? No, I leave that. I want you to answer it tomorrow for those right. Now, somebody asked me a question. You miss out some numbers. Abhirup, yes, obviously we'll miss out some numbers. I'm not saying you will not miss out. I have to find out clearly how to avoid these errors. Right on this question. If n has 32 factors, x represents maximum number of prime factors, y represents minimum prime factors. What is x minus y? Mod of x minus y. Okay, Shital? Can you go to the slides? Yes or no? Now, right, see, what happens here is, I can't split it any further. I can only write 27 into 1. 9 into 3, 3 into 3 into 3. Now, can I split it any further? Can 27 be split any further? I can only write 3 into 3 into 3 because all three are prime numbers, Rishabh. I cannot split it any further. I can't write 1.5 into 2 into 1.5 into 2 into 1.5 into 2 because p plus 1, q plus 1, r plus 1 have to be integers. Rishabh, are you clear? I cannot split it any further. Remember, in one question I said 32 how many factors can be written. So it depends on the number. I can't split it any further. So here I have one prime factor. Here I have three prime factors. This is x. This p is a prime factors. Remember, this p is not a notational convenience. Three prime factors here. This is one prime factor here. So x is 3, y is 1, x minus y is 2. All of us are clear? We'll go to the next question. I've given you one for assignment. Every question which is difficult, we'll have one more question for practice. See, 2 power 26 has how many factors? Rashmi, if n is 2 power 26, how many factors it has got, Rashmi Kumar? If n is 2 power 26, how many factors it has got? Rashmi? Raghuram, good? Rashmi? Yes. So instead, if n is 3 power 26, how many factors it have? 27. Therefore, there can only be one prime factor. There can only be one prime factor. In this model, there can only be one prime factor. Here, it can be three prime factors. Are you clear? Now, remember, in this case, okay, how many factors is this, Rashmi Kumari? 27. What is 27? 27 into 1. N can be a power 26. Here, how many are prime factor here? A is a prime factor or not? So it has one prime factor. What's the next case? 9 into 3. N equals a power 8 into b square. What are prime factors here? A and b are prime factors or not? Rashmi? A and b are prime factors? A and b are prime factors or not? So two prime factors. Then 27 can witness 3 into 3 into 3. So n is a square into b square into 3 square. So it can have one prime factor, it can have two prime factors, it can have three prime factors. Maximum is 3 and minimum is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. Rashmi, what are you clear now? If I have a number as 8, what are the factors of 8? Which is prime here? 2 is a prime or not? Only one prime factor or not? Rashmi, are you clear? The number is 8. No, I'm not saying, I'm not, sorry, I'm not talking of, I'm taking a number as 8. Not it has got 8 factors. Are you clear? 2 is a prime factor. We'll go to the next question. Take down. How many factors of 900 are integral multiples of 30? How many factors of 900 are integral multiples of 30? How many factors of 900 are integral multiples of 30? How many factors of 900 are integral multiples of 30? Beautiful. Many of you have got the answer correct. How do you do it? Why is it taking time? Shital, how did you get 2? Please don't post the answers in public. I've told you don't put the answers in public till the time is out. Right? What does it mean? 900 can be written as k into 30. That means k is 30. 30 is how many factors? 8 factors. Are you clear? K is 30. 30 is what? 2 into 3 into 5. That's 8 factors. Beautiful. Right, Prajaval? Beautiful. Supposing I make the options slightly different, what we do? If I made it as 3 and 6, 8. What do we do, Prajaval? Prajaval, are you clear? If I make the options as 3, 6, 8, and 2. You have good observation, beautiful observation. Clear. I'm saying if the options are 3, 6, and 8, and 2, you have to work it out. Are we clear? What you have done was right. 900 has got 27 factors, so it can't be more than 27. 30 and 60 are ruled out, 8 and 2. No, I'll come to that, Pragnesh. What I want, I'll take a simple case. How many factors of 36 are integral multiples of 6? Take note. How many factors of 36 are integral multiples of 6? What are factors of 36? 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 12, 9, 18, 36. All these 4 are integral multiples of 6 or not? Pragnesh, are you clear? Pragnesh, are you clear? You asked me, did not understand. I'm explaining to you. Now, what is 36? K into 6. What is K? 6. How many factors 6 has got? 4 factors. So 6 into 1 is 6, 6 into 2 is 12, 6 into 3 is 18, 6 into 6 is 36. That's why 6, 12, 18, 36. Pragnesh, are you clear? 6 into 6. 6 has got 6 factors, 4 factors, therefore it's 6 here. 900 is k into 30. K is 30. 30 is nothing but 2 into 3 into 5. So 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 8 factors. If you look at the table, you've got 30. How to write the table? Are you clear? How did I write this table? How many are clear that how did I write this table? 30, 60, 90, 180, 150, 300. Do you know how to write this table? How many are not clear with the table I have written? How many are clear? Okay, how do we do that? Let's see. This is why it's P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1. Why P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1 comes from here. What is 900? 2 square into 3 square into 5 square. How many factors it has got? 27 factors. Are we clear up to this? Are we clear up to this? All of us are clear? 3 into 3 into 3, 27 is clear? Now, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. Are they factors of 900? 2 power 0 is a factor of 900? Yeah, 2 power 1 is a prime factor of this. Then 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 power 2 are they factors? Three power 0 to 3 power 1, 3 power 2 are factors. Product of them will be factors. What is 3 power 0 to 2 power 0? 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 12, 9, 18, 36. All these are factors of 900 or not? All these are factors of 900? Yes or no? Now multiply this by 5 power 0. What is 5 power 0? 1. Multiply by 5 power 1, what happened? When multiply by 5 power 1, what happened? No, if a 5 power 1 is 5. It becomes 5, 10, 20, 15, 30, 60, 45, 90, 180. Are these factors of 500 or not? 2 power 0 is 1 yet. 3 power 0 is 1. 5 power 0 is 1 or not? Subnail. What is 2 power 0? Subnail Saga, what is 2 power 0? 1. 3 power 0 is 1 or not? That's why 2 power 0, 3 power 0, 5 power 0 is taken. Then multiply by 5 square, you'll get the answer. 27 factors. Remember, if you can write the factors like this, you can never make a mistake in the exam. Wait, I'll do this and tell you. 25, 50, 100. No, it's not take. I'm only saying how to do that. I'm not saying you have to use this. I'm saying how it becomes p plus 1 into q plus 1. No, I'm saying how this is come. You want to know how it comes? That's why. If you have fourth prime number 7 per 0, multiply by 7. 7 per 0 here, multiply by 7 per 1. You'll get the next set of factors. Are you clear? I don't think we have to use this. I'm saying how it comes. See, remember, CAT is not an exercise in calculation. CAT is an exercise in concept clarity. They will not give you 4 prime factors and ask you to find out. Are you clear on that? Yes. We go to the next question. Muttakishan, I'm not clear. I'm clear with the solution, but I'm not clear with the option change. What is the option change? Now, what he said was, Muttakishan, what he said was 900 has got 27 factors. So 30 cannot come. 60 cannot come. The answer between 8 and 2. Answer is between 8 and 2. Are we clear, Muttakishan? So I can eliminate 30 and 60. It's definitely more than 2. Therefore, it has to be 8. Do you understand, Muttakishan? Supposing I change the option to 3, 6, 8, and 2, you can't eliminate like this. I give the 4 options as 3, 6, 8, 2, you can't eliminate the options. Weeks later, we'll do some other. The number has 27 factors. If a number itself has 27 factors, how can it be? How many factors of 30 can be more than 27? Pragnesh, if the number itself has 27, somebody asked me how 27 factors. Who asked me how 27 factors? Somebody asked me how it is 27 factors. Somebody asked me how. No, somebody asked me. Some Sunil or something. Sunil Saga, you asked me how 27 or not? Okay, now. Prajwal, did you ask? Okay, let's go. Find the factors of n cube. First choice. It's a data sufficiency question, more of concept clarity. Factors of n squared that are less than n is 5. Factors of n squared that are greater than n is 5. Can we answer the question? We don't know the number, but it says factors of n squared that are less than n is 5. Factors of n squared that are greater than n is 5. Can we answer this question? From which statement can we answer? Can we answer this question? From which statement can I answer? I want the number of factors of n cubed. It says factors of n squared less than n is 5. Factors of n squared that are greater than n is 5. Question is the first statement sufficient? Is the second statement sufficient? Or both are needed to answer the question? Second is sufficient. Somebody says both are needed. It says factors of n squared that are less than n is 5. And Abhirup, it says factors of n squared that are less than n is 5. Second one B. Shall we discuss? We'll explain. Before that, we'll go to the board. Yes, I'll tell you. Now, let's forget the question. We'll come back. 16. Is it a perfect square? No, I'll see. N square is 16. Abhida, you want to see the question? You can see it. All right, right here, sir. N square is 16. What is n? If n square is 16, what is n? 16 has got how many factors? 1, 2, 4, 8. How many are less than 4? How many are greater than 4? How many are n square is 16, n is 4, Mukund. I'm taking n square is 16, n is 4. Now, how many factors are less than n? 2. How many factors are more than n? 2. Are we clear? Factors of n squared less than n are 2. Factors of n squared more than n are 2. Let's take another number. N squared is 36. What is n? What is n? If n squared is 36, what is n? How many factors 36 has got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. How many factors are less than 6? How many factors are more than 6? How many factors are less than 6? How many are more than 6? That means both the statements are individually sufficient. If they say the first one, second one has to be true. If they say second one, first one has to be true. Note down. If n has k factors less than, take this. That's a first concept. Note down. If n square has k factors more than n, it will have k factors more than n. N will also be a factor. N square has got 2k plus 1 factors. Are we clear? If n square has k factors less than n, It will have k factors more than n. N is also a factor. N square has got 2k plus 1 factors. Are we clear with this for the question n square? 16. N is 4. 12486. So 2 factors are less than n. 2 factors are more than n. It has got 5 factors. So if n square has, I'll come to n cube later first. Are we clear? If n square has k factors less than n, it will have k factors more than n. N will also be a factor. N square has got 2k plus 1 factors. This is one. Because of this, any perfect square has odd number of factors. Note down. Because of this, any perfect square has odd number of factors. Note down. Because of this condition or this requirement, any perfect square has odd number of factors. Are we clear with that? 2k plus 1 will be odd or even. 2k plus 1 will be odd or even. I want to answer the question. 2k plus 1. Will it be odd or even? Note down. That's why any perfect square has odd number of factors. That's a corollary of that. Any perfect square will have odd number of factors. Are we clear up to this? Now, what's the first statement? N square has 11 factors. So the first statement, n square has 11 factors. Are we clear? I don't need this statement. For the first statement, n square has 11 factors. Are we clear? For the first statement, n square has 11 factors. Are we clear? Because n square has 5 factors less than n. It has 5 factors more than n. Therefore, for the first statement, n square has 11 factors. Is 11 a prime number or not? Is 11 a prime number? So I can only write this 11 into 1. I can only write this 11 into 1. Therefore, n square is a power 10. How many are clear with this? How many are clear with this? N square is a power 10. How many are clear? How many are able to hear me? How many are able to hear me? Audible. Right. If n square is a power 10, what is n cube? If n square is a power 10, what is n cube? If n square is a power 10, what is n cube? If n square is a power 10, what is n cube? Raghuram, I'll answer your question after I finish this. A power 15 will have how many factors? A power 15 will have how many factors? So first statement is sufficient. Is the first statement sufficient? Is the second statement similarly sufficient? First statement is sufficient. Second statement is also sufficient. Therefore, I can answer from any one of the statements. Right. Some of you have doubts. Somebody, Raghuram, you asked me a question. I'll come, Pragnesh, 1 minute. Raghuram, you asked a question. What's the question you asked? Raghuram, you asked me a question. What is that? How 2k plus 1? For example, it's always odd here. I don't know whether it's prime or not. 2k plus 1 is always odd. For example, if n is 7, what happens? Raghuram, if n is 7, what happens? Raghuram, if n is 7, what happens? Raghuram, do you hear me? All of you hear me? Raghuram, if n is 7, what happens? Is it prime or odd? So it need not be prime. It will be odd. Are you clear? It will be odd. Now, somebody wanted to know, Ragnesh, what do you want to explain? This is a fact. This I've given it by example. This is a fact. If n square has got 5 factors less than n, it will have 5 factors more than n. If n has 5 factors less than n square has 5 factors less than n, it has 5 factors more than n. So it has 5 factors less than n, and it has 5 factors more than n. N is also a factor, so it has 11 factors. If it has 11 factors, n square should be a power 10. What is n? Prajwal, if n square is a power 10, what is n? Prajwal, if n square is a power 10, what is n? A power 5. How a power 4, Prajwal? So what is n into n square? N square into n, a power 15. So a cubed has 15 factors. A cubed is n power 15. N cubed is a power 15, Prajwal. Therefore, it has 16 factors. Are we clear? Next. I'll do this question tomorrow. Today, if I do it, you remember. I will not do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. Clear? I will do it tomorrow. Take this question. I've skipped question. Note down. I've skipped question number 12 because it's the same concept. If I do now, you'll remember. I'll do it tomorrow so that you do this. Take this question. Do it in 2 minutes. Note down 12th one. I'll do it tomorrow. Because a similar question, if I say no, you'll remember. If I do it tomorrow, if you remember, it's excellent. Find the divisor. A number divided by a divisor gives a remainder 32. 6 times a number divided by the same divisor leaves a remainder 48. What's the answer choice? I'll come to the schedule. I'll finish this and go. We have started this question. We'll finish and go back to the question. Okay, let's look at the question. Shall we look at the answer? Because most of you have not given the correct answer. Both of you have not given the correct answer. Let's see. Can we do the question or you are trying still? Shall we discuss or you trying? Please tell me, are you trying? Good. Okay, we'll discuss. I think its time is up. We'll do that. What is there for the first statement? First statement alone is not sufficient. The second statement alone is not sufficient. Combining both, what do you get? Multiply the first equation by 6. D can be 144 or 72. Therefore, data not sufficient. Note down, data is not sufficient because first statement I get this. Second statement I get this. Both are not individually sufficient. When combined, the divisor can be 144 or 72. Data is not sufficient. Data is not sufficient. How did I get 72? Are you clear with this? Mukund, are you clear up to this? Right? Now, This and this are equal. Mukund, these two are equal. That means 6dq1 plus 192 equals dq2 plus 48. So I'm taking d this side, d into 6q1 minus d2 equals 144. So I can write as 144 into 1 and 72 into 2. 48 cannot come. Why 48 cannot come? The divisor should be greater than 48. Divisor should be greater than 48. There are two answers possible, 144 or 72. Both are greater than 48. Therefore, data is not sufficient. Are we clear? Yes, Shital, what's your doubt? I think we'll do faster tomorrow, don't worry. First, we are understanding something. Shital, is this a doubt? Shital, is this a doubt here? Yes. What's your doubt here? What's your doubt here, Shital? Man, wait for a minute. Shital, what's your doubt? What is n square has got how many factors, Shital? N square has how many factors? 11. What is 11? P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1 is 11. So 11 is a prime number. I can only write as 11 into 1 into 1. So P plus 1 is 11. What is P? 11 minus 1, 10. Are we clear? So n square equals a power 10. Are we clear? Shall are we clear now? Shall are we clear? Yes or no? Right. Now what did we learn in the class today? Before I wind it up, what did we learn in the class today? Tomorrow we have given you two assignments. What's the first thing we learned? What's a rational number? What's a rational number first? What's a rational number? Which can be written in the form where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Remember, this is important. In the IM interviews, this question is asked. If you don't say integers, I'll ask you. P and Q are integers, Q is not equal to 0. That's the first thing we learned. Second, any number can be written as divisor into quotient plus remainder. Yes? Third, if n is A per P, B per Q, C per R, how many factors it has got? P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1. But what's the condition? A, B, C must be distinct prime numbers, not co-primes, distinct prime numbers. On this basis, we did a lot of questions. We did a lot of questions or not? What first thing? One. If a number has three factors, what should be a number? N should be square of a prime number. Have we learned this or not? At the end of the class, you should always have a learning like this. Then, if n is a perfect square, you'll have even number of factors or odd number of factors. When n is a perfect square, like even number of factors or odd number of factors. Next one. If n square has k factors less than n, you have k factors more than n. N is also a matter. N is also a factor. It will have 2k plus 1 factors, right? What we learned today, then we'll look at it, do that. A prime number can be written as 6k. Any prime number greater than 3 can be written as 6k plus 1 or 6k minus 1. Right? These papers will be available to you tomorrow. It will be uploaded tomorrow by afternoon. Because downloading takes some 3-4 hours. And converse is not true. Muthukanan, converse not true. No, it will be available on the website. You can download this Verma. And all the people here are not Vistament students. So this is what we remember. Tomorrow we'll do that. Zanish Samil, what did you say? If a number is divided by 6, the remainders are 0, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, you are saying 6k, 6k plus 2, 6k plus 3, 6k plus 4 cannot be a prime number because it's a multiple of 2, it's a multiple of 3, it's a multiple of 2, it's a multiple of 6. Therefore, they will never be prime number. They can never be prime number. Are we clear? Geometry workshop was over, Raghuram. We had a geometry workshop. We had done it 3 days, 5 days last week. Raghuram, we had geometry workshop 5 days a week. 5 days last week. We'll do it next, maybe another 15 days down the line we can do that. Yeah, in 15 days we can do that. That'll be done in the second and third classes. Right, good night to all of you. Yeah, please look at our websites. We can always look at that. Right? Good night to all of you. You can see this uploaded tomorrow. I think I'll give the email ID. Raghunath@vistament.com. Raghunath@vistament.com. Now I've sent it as a chat. Raghunath@vistament.com. Shital Mittal, what do you want to explain? 6k is definitely not a prime number. It's a multiple of 2 and 3. 6k is a multiple of 2 and 3 or not? No, nothing. Somebody wanted email ID, so I gave it. This recorded session will be uploaded. Recorded session will be uploaded tomorrow. I'm recording it already. See here. I've recorded 1 hour 56 minutes already. Recordings will be available tomorrow. Shittal 6k is a multiple of 2 and 3. Therefore, 6k can never be a prime number. 6k plus 2 is a multiple of 2, can never be a prime number. Right, good night to all of you. Yes, you can watch this. Somebody asked me it will be available till this cat is over. Right, good night. What do you want, Raghuram? Yes. You can download and watch it here. You can download and keep it recorded. It doesn't take much of a time. If there's no video,